Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please ensure to like, share, and subscribe. And also click the bell notification in the top right-hand corner to be made aware anytime I upload tutorials or videos to YouTube. All right, let's craft together. Hey guys, it's that time of the year where Christmas is quickly approaching. And so today I'm going to show you how you can get creative and use the DTF process for your Santa sacks. And it's going to take out all of the um, graphic design process for you because you're going to get pre-made templates that have already been created for you of images that you can use. So I'm inside of Creative Fabrica, and Creative Fabrica you can get a yearly or monthly membership. I highly recommend you go with the membership for the year because then you can pay for it one time and be done with it for the next 12 months, okay? And you're going to get all of your images, your fonts. You have all types of 3D crafting projects, all types of crafting projects in itself, needlework, photos, the list goes on and on. And it will all be free during that 12-month time frame that you've paid for Creative Fabrica. You can click on my affiliate link via my link tree and use that to help you out. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right in. So here I am in Creative Fabrica. And I'm going to type in Santa Sack, and you're going to see all of these different designs out here that have already, where designers have already put together Santa Sacks for you. So you can see here in Santa Sacks, there's 2,058 results found for you in an 11-minute time frame. Okay. So, or a millisecond time frame. So it was really, really quick as you saw. So you have all of these different um, Santa sacks that you can actually use. All right. You have ones where you can add your kids or family member's name there. But just about any Santa sack design that you could possibly think of, you're going to find it here in Creative Fabrica. All right. So I'm going to pick one of these designs and we're going to use it for our DTF process. All right. So let's see what I want to put on my Santa sack this year. Let's go. I want something cute too. Oh, that's cute with the graphic letters. You could put your kid's name. Then it has on a little Christmas hat with Merry Christmas and then their name. That's cute. But since I'm doing DTF, I want to get something really colorful. So let's keep scrolling. All right, I'm going to go back up. So I think I saw one up at the very top that I'm going to use. I kind of like this one, Santa Sack. And don't worry about the fact that it says sublimation. You can still use it for DTF. This one is kind of cute right here. Let's see what this little Santa Claus is looking like here. All right, so you'll be able to put your name right here, and then you'll have your Santa. We'll try this one. All right, so we're going to go ahead and download it. And I'm going to jump over to Microsoft PowerPoint for this particular um, Santa sack. So we're going to bring Microsoft PowerPoint over, and we're going to pick up a blank presentation. Now I'm going to go to Design. And because my DTF film is 13 by 19, I'm going to do a custom 13 by 19 so that my side slide is the same size as my DTF film. All right, I'm going to leave it in the portrait position. I'm going to ensure that fit. And then to remove this, click to add title as if you were doing a presentation. We're just going to right click and we're going to select layout and choose blank. And that will remove that. And then going forward, if you need to insert another slide, you could just go insert and new slide and, pick up whichever one you want, or you can right click and also do new slide and it'll pick up the everything from the first slide that you fixed. All right. So we got that now. We're going to go ahead and grab our picture. So we got insert picture, this device, and I'm going to go to my downloads and we're going to change this to all files. And there's our zip file. Now, when it's zipped like this, it's not usable, so you do have to extract it. So we're going to right click and we're going to select extract all. And we're going to extract it right here in the same folder. So I'm just going to hit extract. And now the one that you can use is the one that's so we're going to double click on that and let's see what the difference is here in our Santa sack. Let me see if I see anything. All right, and I don't. So we're just going to choose one and insert it. All right, so this is our Santa sack. And what I'd like to do, because I want to utilize, the majority of my space here. So I think that's good. So what I'm going to do is insert, and we're going to come over to text box. And we're going to put my name here. And we're going to highlight that name, and we're going to make it larger by going here. Now let's put it on 96, and then we're going to change the font. Now since I'm a girl, I want something kind of fancy, smancy, but still legible. That's one of the things I think we sometimes forget about when we choose these fancy fonts is that nobody can tell what it says. So we still want to make it where people can tell what it says. Oh, that one's cute. All right. I'm thinking, okay, I like that. Let's put it on bold. Center it. And we're going to change the color of the text for doors to match the color here in North Pole. So from your home, we're going to go here where you have your font color for your text. We're going to select eyedropper, and then we're going to get that deep color and select it. All right, so there we have North Pole Overnight Service Special for certified by, oh, maybe that was the difference in the two files. One was naughty and one was nice. So I'm going to duplicate this slide. Then I'm going to click on the image. I'm going to right click and say change picture, this device. And let me bring them back up again and see if one says naughty and one says nice. That says nice. And it looked like that one says nice, so that wasn't the difference either. I don't know why they I can't figure out why they have two different ones. Santa sack, Santa sack. I don't know why it came in twice. Okay, because they both say nice. I would prefer mine to sit, but anywho, y'all didn't hear that from me. Okay. All right, so we're now going to take this and we don't have to worry about mirroring our image because when I take it into CAD link, it's going to automatically mirror the image for us. So I don't have to worry about mirroring the image. All I need to do is just save this file. So let me just make sure that my background is what it's supposed to be. Give me 1 second here. Okay, here we go. For my background, We're going to say a solid fill, and I'm just going to change it to a color here. So you can see that there is a background on here, and we don't want that. All right, we want to take out all that guesswork. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to print screen this. Just going to print screen, just like that. I'm going to insert a new slide and pop it right there. We're going to make it larger. And I'm going to go to crop under picture format. I'm going to crop and take out this extra white space down here on the bottom. And now we're going to save this as a picture. All right, so I'm going to put it in my downloads. Santa sack. And we're saving it as a PNG. And now I'm going to hop over to remove BG. You could also do this in Canva. We're going to remove that background. So we're going to remove that image, which is our Santa sack, which is here. And it's going to remove the background for us. It looked like it took out some stuff. I don't like that. Now, normally it does a good job. I may have to take it into Canva and see if Canva does a better job, because that is definitely not what I wanted. Okay, so I'm going to go over to Canva. I could play around and remove BG to fix it, but I don't feel like it. So we're going to create a design, custom size. I'm going to change this from pixel to inches. And we're going to put it on 13 by 19 and create new design. And then we're going to upload our image, upload files. And we're going to grab this one. And I'm going to click on that and bring it out just a little bit. And we're going to click on edit. And we're going to say BG remover. And let's see if it does the same thing in the remove BG. Okay, so it did better. All right, it didn't chop up our North Pole and all that good stuff. All right, so now we are ready to rock and roll. All right, so we're going to share this design. We don't have to worry about mirroring it. We're going to download, and we are going to have a transparent background, and then we're going to click on download. And now we're going to go into pad link, good old pad link here. And we are going to change our slide size to a 13 by 19 or our media size to a 13 by 19. So we're going to come to Q, and we're going to go to properties, media setup. We're going to change the name here to a 13 by 19. I think I have it close towards the top. There we go. And then we're going to click on OK. So now you can see we have our slide size set at 13 by 19. We're going to click on this plus sign here and grab our image, which is here. And we're going to fix the resolution of this image. So we're going to right click and select supersize image. And we're going to change this to 300. Okay. Let's see if it's going to let us change it. It's not letting me manually type in my numbers. Make sure my non-lock is on. There we go. and click on OK. All right, so that'll fix the graphic for us. So that looks better. All right, what's going on here? Hold on, guys. All right, here we go. Back to the regular scheduled program. All right, so we're going to click on crop. I'm going to take out some of this white space. So we've got the double arrows. Just going to click and drag down. Same thing here. And on our sides. Oh God. Reset. Let's try it again. All right, I think that's good. And then we're going to click on create. That just takes out some of that white space around our image. So everything looks good now. We're just going to make sure that it is centered at the top of the page. And it is at 11.5 in width. And then it is at 15.863 in height. I think we'll be good. Let's see. We could stretch it just a little bit. So I'm going to unlock it here. And I'm going to say 16.5. Or let's just make it 17. Let's see what that looks like. All right. And again, we got it centered at the top of the page. All right. So we're going to take and we're going to print this out. I'm going to go ahead and get my DTF film and we're going to start this printing process. So give me 1 second. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and click on the print button. It's here. And I will see you at the printer. Guys, our image is printing out. This is the Epson EcoTank 8550. It lays down the color first and then it puts the white on top. So once that finishes printing, then we're going to put our DTF powder on it. We're going to cure the design and then we're going to press it onto our pillowcase. We're going to start to see the design come out here. And like I said, once it comes out, then we'll go ahead and apply the DTF powder on there. And that's going to allow this to stick to our satin pillowcase. Now these pillowcases I ordered from Amazon. They come in a set of 2. If you decide to do this project, you always want to get the envelope that has, or not the envelope, you want to get the pillowcase that has the envelope opening, which is at the top part of the pillowcase, so that you can put your kids or family members' presents inside and then close it up at the top. So you don't want the pillowcases that have the middle opening, okay? Y'all, it looks pretty good. It's going to start coming out right here for you. So I'm going to let this print, let you guys see what that looked like, and then we'll move on to the next step, which is applying the DTF powder. Alright guys, you can see here our image is starting to come out. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. asked a lot, where do I get my inks and my powders from? A lot of time I get my ink and my powders from the American wholesale t-shirt shop here in Dallas, Texas, because it's local. I just drive there and pick it up. You can check them out online. I do know that they do have online visibility to see if you can also get them. Now, I've had my printer for over 6 months now, and I'm using the same inks that I bought 6 months ago, all right? But I will say that I do not do DTF every day, and I don't sell t-shirts and stuff like that, so, you know, take that into consideration. Alright, so I set up my my heat press to get ready to cure this design once it's done. And when you have smaller images, guys, that you're doing DTF, if you have a convection oven, you can also cure your design in a convection oven. But since this image is pretty large, I'm going to go ahead and use my 16 by 24 heat press. And I'm going to be curing this at a higher temperature for about 3 minutes. So it's going to be at about 385 for 3 minutes to cure. And then we're going to heat press it at about 330, somewhere around there, for about 15 seconds. Y'all, I think this is going to be so pretty. Going to have me a new Santa sack. The one I've been using for the last 2 years had a male on it, so I'm going to be swapping him out. And it was one that I created in Midjourney. Alright, I think it's almost done. And it is. Here, and we're now going to get some DTF powder. You want to make sure you're wearing gloves when you're using this stuff. And we're going to grab our image, and we're going to apply the DTF powder on it all over your design. And what I like to do is put it on there and then kind of go back and forth. One more time. Y'all, it is so pretty. I can't wait to turn it around and show you. And just coat it one more time. So you want to make sure when you take it off your printer that you do not touch the design, because the ink is going to be wet. So you don't want to touch it. Now that we got that coated with the DTF powder, we're going to take it to our heat press, and we're going to cure it. So it's going to go from looking like powdered sugar to a wet sugared substance, okay? So I'm going to turn it around so you guys can see it. I'm going to take my gloves off. Alright guys, so here it is. So we're going to take it to the heat press, we're going to cure it, and then we'll be ready to press it onto our pillowcase. All right, give me a moment. All right, guys, we have our heat press now at 385. I'm going to be curing this design for 3 minutes. So that's basically taking the platen and lowering it, but you're not going to sit it directly on top of the image. I just have it lowered, and I'm going to hold it here in place for the 3 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll be ready to press this onto our pillowcase. All right. All right, guys, we're about 7 seconds out from curing our design. All right. So now that we have cured our design, it is now ready to be pressed onto our pillowcase. So I'm going to grab my pillowcase. And if your hand happens to hit the image now on the ink side, it'll be totally fine because it's dry. You don't have to worry about ruining the design. All right, so we got our pillowcase. I'm going to go ahead and lay that down. And we're going to get the design more so towards the bottom, so that we'll still have that opening at the top for our gifts to go inside the bag. All right, so we got that part draped over. I'm gonna go ahead and place our design down. And I think about right there will be good. It looks good to me. All right, so you can see this part right here at the top of the pillowcase. This is the part that we're gonna put a ribbon around to close it off. So we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna lower the temperature on my heat press now. And then we're gonna press it for 15 seconds. All right, I'm gonna let this cool down. I'm gonna let my heat press cool down from the high temperatures of curing the design, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna press this and we'll be done. All right, guys, we're gonna get ready to go ahead and press this, and we're gonna press it for 15 seconds. And I did not have this tight like I normally would, but we're gonna see what we got here. All right, we are done. I'm not gonna do a second press. Sometimes with DTF I'll do a second press, but since I'm not going to, it's not like a t-shirt or anything like that. So we're gonna turn this around, and here is our finished design. All right, so you'll take and you'll put your presents and everything in that opening there. And then once you do that, you'll be able to then take your bag and close it off at the top with some ribbon. And that way you'll still be able to see your design really nicely and everything. So that is how you can create your very own Santa sack. You can make this a project for you and the kiddos, or you and your family members. And everybody gets to design their own Santa sack. So there's mine. All right. All right, guys. So don't forget, get that membership with Creative Fabrica if you don't already have one. I highly recommend that you go with the yearly membership. That way that you can pay for it that one time and be done with it for the entire year. Okay? All right. That is the DTF process for the Santa sacks. I also linked the pillowcases where I got them on Amazon. I'll link them in the description of this video tutorial. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So you guys know my motto is each one reach one so that each one can teach one. And you guys have an amazing day. Bye.